Hi, I just want to do as quick a video as I can. I seem to have a problem keeping my videos short. So this is probably like the 5th attempt of trying to make this video and not have it really long. So here we go. Stop rambling. So basically I wanted to update everybody. I've not done a video for a while just because I've been practicing. I did get a bit ill as well, so if I start coughing and like that, then it's because I've just got the tail end of a cough and a cold. So I'm trying to stop myself from coughing, but I think it's more of a nervous thing at the moment. So just clearing that through. So anyway, so if I cough, I apologise. So this is what I did. Since the last time I did a video, I have done some more, done my nails quite a few times, and I've never actually really attempted to sculpt the smile line using acrylic. So what I did was I did a practice tip, and I used the reverse method on this particular tip that I did practice. And what I did was I did the nail bed first with like a mix that I made myself. It's kind of opaque, I don't think you'll see it very well, but it's kind of opaque. It's not white. There's a bit of white, there's a bit of translucent pink mixed in there as well. It's almost completely opaque, but it's a little bit slightly pinker, but it is a faint pink. And I used that on the nail bed, so I did the reverse part first and then got the smile line there, and then butted the glitter mix up to it. So use that as a template if you like. This is a mix I made using many glitters. There's a lot of glitter in this one, but the main look I was going for was the black. I wanted to do some black tips, but I didn't want it to just be plain black, although I do like that, which is probably something that I'll try another time. But I just wanted to do a glitter mix. So this is my black tip, and I've mixed in some ultrafine black glitter. I also mixed in quite a few other things. So I mixed in this one from Cosmic Shimmer, and it's called Sparkle Glitter. And they do other ones because they do art, mainly sort of art and card making, scrapbooking supplies, and they also do an embossing powder. So whilst I was in the craft store picking these up, I had to be really careful that I wasn't picking up embossing powders. I don't know how they would look in nails, so that might be something to experiment with because I have got some. Anyway, so in that mix I have black ultrafine glitter, and it came on these little vials that my mum gave me. It's alive. It came on these little files that my mum gave me, and they're, I think you guys in America call them peewee glitters. They're tiny little tubs of glitter, and they come in about sets of 6, I think. You can get them more, you can get less, you can buy them on their own. This is one that's full, so you don't get a lot in there. I think you get about maybe a teaspoon and a bit, not really much. But I used half of one of those vials of black glitter. I used this one, which is called Blueberry Lilac. It's a really pretty colour. You can't see it very well as in this light. It's like a lilac-y colour, and it's iridescent, and it's got sort of iridescent greens coming through, pinks, a few different colours. Is it making me show you? So I'm going to angle it towards the light. It's really hard to do it. Put it on the computer. I'm wasting my glitters. So that's the one I put in there. I also put in this one, which is called Rose, and this one's also acrylic. Sorry, this one's also iridescent. Oh, this one's also iridescent glitter. It's called Rose, and it's like a dusky pink, but it's sort of moving towards the red spectrum, you know, colour spectrum. So that's the red one. But it does look pink, and it's kind of, it depends on what light you catch it in. It's almost pink, but it's almost red as well. So it's an in-between. And that has got a rainbow iridescence, so it's all different colours, and you can't see it here, but as I'm looking at it now, I'm getting reds, pinks, purples. It's just basically a rainbow spectrum. Then I also mixed in a little bit. Now the black was the main colour, and although I mixed in these other colours, I did mix in a fair few colours. The other colours I used very sparingly because I wanted it to be mainly black. So these ones were just accent colours. This other one I mixed in, also from Cosmic Shimmer, and it's called Cherry Floss. It's really, really, really pretty. It's an intense pink, and as I say, camera's rubbish. This is an intense pink. It's hot magenta pink. Okay, and as I say, it's called Cherry Floss. And the type of glitter, because they do other ranges of glitters, Cosmic Shimmer. Type of glitter is spark glitter. I think I put in a couple, just a really small amount of each of these. Now these are white glitters, but they're iridescent. I don't think you can see those very well either. Now this one's finer, a finer white glitter, and it has more of an iridescent green sort of shimmer. This one is also a white one, but it has more of a pinky, lilac-y with a little bit of green iridescent shimmer. Just for good measure, I put in a little bit of this purpley colour. It's like a medium purple. It's not quite lilac and it's not quite deep purple. I also put in, this is beautiful, I put in some of this tinsel. And this is called Black Ice. Now what you can't really see, what you won't be able to see, is the amount of colours that are in here. It's got all the colours in there. It's got oranges, blues, like a beautiful purple, deep purple, iridescent colours coming through, greens. It's really pretty. I don't know who makes these, but they came in like a pack that was sort of that shape, and you know where you get the boxes where they're sort of pinched at the top and the bottom. They do other colours as well. I've got 2 other glitters that I've got from them. And the last thing that I put in there, I think, was some little like sequiny spangles, or sparkles, whatever you call them. And they're like like these little things here, but they were where you can see the empty bit with just a little lone heart all on its own, just there. Look, there's one stuck at the top. So that was like an iridescent pink, and I used those, and it went in, and this is the effect I got. This is the result I got. Now I'm just trying to get it really close. You just see one of the little pink hearts there, and there's another one just hiding at the tip there. The thing that really shines through, as I say, I wanted it to be black, so the main colour you see is black, and then you get the pink heart, and then you get the iridescent flicks and flecks and different colours coming from the other colours I put in. So I don't know the mix amounts, I don't know how much I used, but I then sort of mixed in as much clear acrylic as looked good, did a couple of samples, and to make sure that it came out well, it came out good, so which it did. And it's in here. I tend to make smaller amounts, but this one I made quite a lot of because I love it. Moving on to my nails now. This is what I've got now. So that inspired me to do my tips, because I was practicing perfecting sculpting my smile line. So this is what I've come up with. Now what I used is another black glitter mix that I made with what was left in this black file, because I used half of it in the one that I've just showed you there, and use half of it in this one that I've got on my fingers now. This actually went quite far. I've got 2 glitter mixes out of it, and I mixed, all I put in it this time was this one. Now this is like a deep purple. It'd be really good for Halloween, just to have on its own, or to mix with the black, and I thought it was really, really pretty. You can just see some iridescent flicks coming through, but what you can't really see on here is when it's on my nails, when I'm using it, when I'm putting it on, you can really, really, really see like a royal blue glitter shining through, and that's the iridescent effect that you get. I don't know if you can see, you can probably just see it there on this ring finger. You can just see the blue coming through. It's really, really pretty. I'm going to use, I'll show you my thumbnail because it's bigger. It's just, you can't, as I say, my computer just doesn't do these things justice. I'm going to have to get a better computer, better camera. So this is about my 4th, 5th set. I don't tend to do infills. I'm a bit naughty. I just take them off and do a whole new set. I don't have an electric drill, which I do need to get so that I can file the tips off if I've sculpted them, and then do another colour, another tip colour, whatever on top. So that's my next thing that I want to do. It's going to be probably a Christmas present. And that's it really. Just a quick, I'd like to ask some people, what brushes do they use, what brands do they find are best? I know that Kolinsky brushes are meant to be the best fibres. I think these are Sable. I bought these as a set from eBay. Fraulein 38 makes them. Fraulein 38, I've got also a makeup brush set from them, and they're quite inexpensive, but the brushes are okay. Now, these ones, as I say, I think they're just pure Sable. I don't know where Sable comes from, but I'm assuming, I don't know. Anyone put a comment on the bottom. Tell me which animal Sable comes from. I'd like to know. Just curious. That's one to Google later. So what I noticed was they're really good for practicing, but they don't hold their shape very well. Once you've used them, they go a bit fluffy. They're quite springy, so they've got good structure. So if you're practicing, definitely go out and buy a set of these. They come in a set of 6. They go from a 4 to a 12 in size. I tend to use the 6 to do the tips, to apply the glitter mix to the tips, and it makes it easier to sculpt the smile line, because it's easier to control the acrylic with a smaller brush, I've found. I did try to do that sample now that I showed you. I did actually do using a number 8 and a number 10, mainly the number 8, which is this one here, and it was just really hard to control the acrylic. So this time I thought, use a smaller brush. It turned out really well. Quite impressed. And that's it really. Just wanted to find out which brands people use. I'd like to have an inexpensive, but you know, fair priced brand. So if anyone's got any suggestions what brands I should use, let me know. I need to get 3 brushes. I need 8, a 10, and also a 6. They're the ones that I tend to use. So I'm trying to keep it within the £20 mark just for 3 brushes. Another thing I wanted to ask, does anybody use artist brushes that are designed to be used with acrylic paints? I know you can get them in craft stores, and I was just wondering if anybody used them, because when I was in the store buying my glitters, the woman behind the counter said, what, you know, made conversation, what am I using them for? I said, oh, I do acrylic nails, just practicing on myself. And she said, oh, a lot of people buy the brushes that for artist brushes to use to do acrylics with, and that really put a little thought in my head. I thought, does anybody else do that? So it'd be nice to know what people's suggestions are for the brush brands, if there's any artist brushes that people use, what brands they are, price ranges, things like that. So if anybody wants me to do a glitter mix tutorial, because I'm going to be making some soon, let me know. Keep those glitter mixes coming, girls. I really like seeing them, especially the Halloween ones at the moment. I've got about another week. I think I'm going to do another week's worth on these tips, and then I might do an orangey blacky one, because my son's birthday is on the 23rd of this month, 23rd of October, and we're actually going on holiday as well. Just a little break, nothing flash, just a little holiday park somewhere in the UK, just, you know, around his birthday, to give him something to do. And keep the glitter mixes coming. I want to see lots and lots and lots and lots. Subscribe, comment, and like my videos. Thank you very much. Bye.